Hello everybody and welcome back to Housewife Sundays. Yes, and today we will be having our first episode of our Soft Summer series. Just in case you want to know what the Soft Summer series is, we will be covering everything soft, everything feminine, everything glow, from the head to the toes, from the wardrobe to the shoes, from the attitude to the etiquettes. We're covering it all, and we're gonna start with our first episode, which is gonna cover my favorite topic to talk about: your visual soft appearance. So make sure you stay tuned because we got some tips and some dips and some information that I will be sharing, and of course I will be letting you in on some of the softest things that I just have to have in my life that I cannot live without. So please make sure that you come back. See you soon. You just keep on telling yourself. Welcome back. Before we get into this first word, before we get into our first episode, before we get into the tea, I want you to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, give me the thumbs up, share the video, all of that good stuff. And if you are not a part of my Instagram family, make sure you follow me at nurse_Monroe, please and thank you. So the soft life, you gotta say it like soft, because I'm dainty, I'm a lady, I'm feminine. It's a major game changer when you realize how much being soft, being a lady, being feminine is just the place to be. It's sad that like in some point, at some time, especially with African American women, we were hardened and we lost our femininity. We lost letting a man provide and guide, letting us run the household. Just us kind of, I would like to say, a biblical foundation. I know some people don't want to hear that, but that's kind of where it comes from. But I always get so many questions about just how can I be more soft, more feminine, and we are going to talk about your visual appearance. Visual appearance is important. I am a strong believer that visual appearance is actually everything. That's the first thing that anyone's gonna see. And I mean, as superficial as it may sound, this is a very visual world. So if you don't have a visual appeasing appearance, you tend to get a negative outcome out of a lot of different things. And it's sad that it's like that, but that's just the way the world is. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So once you understand that and you embrace that, it will be easier for you to understand why it's so important to have the more softer side of your look and to embrace the more femininity in your look. And that's why I just was like, I have to come out with this series. We got to cover all of these topics. So I love to start from the head to the toes, because today we're talking about all visual appearance. We're going to have a couple of videos more where we're going to talk about fashions, luxury items, all that good stuff. But today we're going to talk about how you look. I want you to put more time into yourself. I want you to understand that being soft is going to take a certain form of discipline. Discipline is needed in all entities of your life, but it's very much needed when you want to live a more soft, feminine, dainty life, when you want to glow, when you want to just look better, when you want to feel better, because there are tasks and different tips and different things that you're going to have to do in order for you to have that, for you to bask in that, for you to glow in that. So starting from the head to the toes, we always want to talk about hair. I'm always going to talk about hair first. I'm sorry, I'm just going to talk about hair. I just want to say this first. Hair is an investment, first off. Hair is an expression of yourself, okay, secondly. And thirdly, hair is gonna tell where you are in life. If your life is in shambles, or if your life is in order, period, point blank, okay? I can tell from the first conversation looking at a woman, and I'm not even gonna say it has to be like this $1 million hair. I'm saying it has to be polished. Polish is a key word in living soft. Being polished and pampered, being clean, making sure that everything flows, making sure that you don't have hardened edges on everything. That you can apply that to the whole soft life, not even just doing your makeup, to the whole soft life in that. So when I first come up to a beautiful woman and I can see her hair put together, her makeup done, her skin clear, I know she has a form of discipline in her life, and I know that she is in the softer side. I know she is healing. I know she's in a more positive place. So hair is important. Hair is very important. Like I said, it's an investment. Don't be afraid to invest. Stop thinking that you're gonna cut corners with hair. You're not. The girls who know how to wear synthetic hair, wear synthetic hair. The girls who don't, do not. Everything that you see on this great world of YouTube cannot be done and completed by yourself. You're gonna have to outsource things, okay? I outsource things. I don't know how to do my nails, so I pay somebody to do them. You know, there are certain things that I do not know. There are skills that I have valued and picked up. Like, I know how to touch my hair up. I know how to recurl my hair. I know how to wrap my hair up. Living a soft life is wrapping your hair up as well too. Not just falling asleep like you just don't value that. You just put some money and some time and some effort into it. Wrapping that hair up. Learning how to put you a flexi rod in. Learning how to put you a roller in if you're not the type that can curl your hair every day. But the first fundamental of it all is investing in good hair, okay? And if you are a natural hair wearer, making sure you're taking care of your hair, you're getting your hair treated, you're getting your ends cut. If you wear braids or any other form, make it that you have the upkeep to those. I think it was a stigma that was going around Instagram where people were like, oh, you can't be a soft woman, you can't be glowy and all of this good stuff if you wear braids. That's not what it is. That's not what we were saying. What we were saying was is that y'all had these braids in y'all hair for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. You don't take care of them. The new growth is growing. The edges are edgy and it looks unkept and it's not polished. So if you're going to wear braids or any type of hairstyle like that, there's maintenance to that too. Stop thinking that you can just do stuff and just forget about it. I think that's where we started to got really hard in the hair department, because we want to find the easiest way out, because we've lost ourselves in mothering and working and lifing, and we're like, oh no, I just need something real quick, girl. I don't got time to be getting up and curling stuff. I don't got time to be doing this. You know, I gotta get these kids placed. No. We always, when we are soft women, we have time for ourselves. We make time for ourselves. If you need to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure you have it together, you just have to do that. Because let me explain something to you. That time and effort that you're gonna put into yourself, you're gonna get that back 1,000-folds in all of the different outcomes in your life. Down to relationships, down to business partners, down to jobs. Every single thing is gonna shine and it's gonna glow, you know, and it's gonna just make you feel better. So yes, there's gonna be some time. Yes, you're gonna have to put some time aside for yourself. Yes, you're gonna have to invest in some good hair. You're gonna have to find a reliable, licensed hairdresser. Stop letting people play in your face, in your hair. We don't do that. We don't do that. No. Nothing is soft about that. Stop letting people do that. If you know, this is one thing I'm gonna share with you guys. Whenever I'm looking for someone new to service me, and join my team in whatever it may be, hair, lashes, makeup, wax, and whatever it is, I watch them for a very long time. I give them a surveillance period. And this period is where I'm watching to see how their customer service is. I'm watching to see their turnover rate of customers. I'm watching to see how consistent they are. And I'm watching to see if they really respect and love what they do. And it's going to shine in their marketing, their branding, their attitude. You know, I don't want you on your page cussing and knucking and bucking. If this is your business page, I want it to be business. I want to see weaves, hair, wigs, lace all day long. That's what I came here for, sis. That's what I want to see, okay? So make sure that you have a reputable person that's doing your hair. Stop letting just anybody play in your hair because they telling you they can do it for $150. It's coming out and it's giving $150. It's not giving long, luscious silk. It's giving hard. It's giving too much spritz. It's giving no bounce. It's giving oily, okay? So make sure that you are investing in that hair, okay? Investing in it. Find a look that works for you. Color hair is not for everybody. I am here to say it. We do not need you to be going around looking like Krusty the Clown. Sorry. There's a time and there's a place for that. If you're going to wear color hair, make sure you get it colored appropriately. Make sure you take care of it. Make sure it's styled to frame and fit your face. Let me tell you this. It's going to take some trial and error when you are trying to really walk in your femininity and your glow, when you're really trying to find your signature looks, your signature scents. It's gonna take some trial and error. I've had some trial and error. I've wore some looks where I'm like, I look back at the pictures and I'm like, what in the double HE hockey stick what I'm doing? Why was I wearing my hair like that? You know, but that I took those risks, you know, for me to really figure out what looks good on on me, what gives me a soft glow, what kind of makes me look a little bit too street. We don't want to look street. We don't want to look street. There's so many, I think that's where, particularly women, we lost ourselves, is that we want to have this street mentality about ourselves. That is for the men. The men can have those masculine looks. They can wear that dope man jewelry. They can do all of that. We over here, we soft and we glow. Everything's light. Everything's dainty. So pull yourself away from those hardened hairdos Embrace something new, try something new, find you a really nice hairdresser and invest, okay? And if you really are kind of, you know, your finances, you kind of watching them a little bit more than you normally will, because we don't say we broke, we don't say we can't afford it, because we just in between blessings. You really need to find you a look that you could wear and a look that you can touch up. If you don't know how to curl your hair, if you don't know how to install rollers and flexi rods to keep a certain look, you need to find those videos on YouTube. I think I am gonna post a video of how I flexi rod my hair, because this is some flexi rod, I think 2-day-old curls that I kind of touched up with my curlers. But those are like simple tasks that you can do at home that can keep you together. But wrapping your hair up is mandatory. And I don't know, it's nothing soft about not wrapping your hair up. You gotta take the time to wrap your hair up, okay? That's where we at. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna close out on that. We're gonna slide on back down to makeup. Makeup is like my all-time favorite thing. I will confess to you, my makeup was not always soft, baby. I was giving drag, I was giving fall to the floor, I was giving walk, I was giving face. I was giving casket fresh, okay? It took some trial and some error for me to truly get to my like soft beat life. Like, I'm obsessed with my makeup now. I'm constantly tweaking things, trying new foundations, trying new primers, you know, watching little videos, trying little tips are there. I'm constantly doing those things because what I want is to look minimalist as possible, but polished as I can be with my makeup. That's what it's about. That's what a soft beat includes. Okay, hard beats are too much concealer, too much foundation, too much eyeshadow, too much lashes. You know, soft is that everything flows. When the wind blows, your lashes just do like a nice little, they don't do this hard, they do a nice like ooh, you know, you want everything to look like it's giving airbrushed. It's giving, they just took it and just dabbed it on, and the rest of it is your external glow that's coming out. That's what a soft beat is. I will tell you, for my girls who are able to use over-the-counter, I won't say over-the-counter, but drugstore, I guess I'd call it drugstore makeup. I don't know if that's really well, that's what we'll call it. But those who are able to use that makeup and give themselves a soft, seamless beat, I am jealous of you. You are lit to the moon and back. But I am not that girl. All of my makeup costs money, coin. I noticed that the more money I invested in my makeup, the better my makeup got. I'm just gonna be 100. When I bought better brushes, when I bought better primers, when I regularly cleaned my brushes, that's another thing too. Make sure you are cleaning your brushes, your beauty blenders, you're switching them out. They do have a shelf life. Look up how long that particular brush has a shelf life for. Get rid of it, switch it out. Just going to makeup artists who specialize in soft beats. If you don't know how to do makeup, I always recommend getting your makeup done by someone, letting them use their products on them, and not being afraid to say, hey, what foundation was that you used? Because guess what? You're never gonna make it look the way they're gonna make it look. I mean, you know, you can try, but you should be able to ask anyone who serves you what foundation they use or what lip color that was, so you're able to reuse that again. You know, those are little tips and trades you can do when you wanna really invest in makeup. You know, outside of taking classes, one-on-one classes I recommend, and you know, doing your YouTube university, I always recommend you actually going and sitting in an artist chair, telling them how you want to look, and just seeing what products they use and seeing how it comes out. What do I like? Do I honestly feel like soft makeup is imperative for certain events? It is. Sorry, I don't know like where we got this, but if you're wearing thousands of dollars to clothes and going to events where your brand, which is yourself, is going to be front and center, you need to have a polished look to your face. Even if you are not a full makeup girl, you need to learn how to get you a little tinted moisturizer, a little lip gloss, a little mascara. You need to polish your look. There's no reason why we're wearing thousands of dollars of clothes and we cannot put us a nice little soft little beat on. Get you some bronzer. Just start to learn what works for you. But the number one thing that is gonna make your soft beat be the softest is awesome skincare. Your skin. My makeup got better when my skin got better. When I invested in my skin. Not ignoring what's going on with my skin, but paying attention to it and investing in it. So I would recommend, if you are in between having some acne issues, having some breakout hormonal, whatever it may be, dietary, a lot of times is what we eat. Figure it out and get it under control. Start putting those facials in. Even if you just do a facial once a month, start really realizing. And a lot of times what it is with face care is that, you know, you guys are using too many products, too much stuff. Everything you see online, everything an influencer posts, you want to go try it. And I kind of used to be like that a little bit too, but I had to stop and realize what was healthy for my skin. And keeping the pH on your skin is what it's all about. Keeping it equal. You don't want it to be too dry. You don't want it to be too oily. And a lot of these products are specialized for particularly oily, dry, in between skin. So just start learning your skin, learning what foundations look good on you, learning how to minimize your pores. Your beat is going to look much more softer if your pores are minimized. But take care of that skin under there. Also, to my girls who do not wear makeup. Why you don't wear makeup? What's going on? Why you don't wear makeup? No, seriously. So my girls who do not wear makeup, your skin needs to be top tier. Like, period. Like, if you're not wearing no makeup, if you like one of them girls like, girl, I don't got time for that, you need to find some time to make sure that skin is glowing, honey. Make sure you are steaming it, you are feeding it healthy foods, you are feeding yourself a lot of water. Keep your skin together, because like, if you are I don't want to wear makeup girl and your skin is it's been through a lot, then it's kind of like, it's really hard to be soft. And I'm just being honest, because the number one thing that whenever I ask men or whatever, even when I used to have acne, I was so subconscious about it. And I remember I was talking to one of my friends, male friends before, and I'm like, you know, outside of me being fine, because I'm fine as hell, you know, is the acne a thing? And he was like, the acne really isn't a thing, but most men kind of equate acne to like, you're not taking care of yourself, or you're not the cleanliest. And this is just me being 100 with you. Like, that's what men relate that to. So get your skin under control. You know, if you are dealing with a lot of stress, you need to start working out. You need to meditate. You need to get your spiritual journey in check. If you got some folks around you that's keeping you down, let them people go. But your skin is the largest organ on your body. Nursery real facts. And you're going to have it for the longest. So take care of it, you know, and invest in good products that you're going to put on it. Invest in good makeups that you're going to put on it. To my girls who be like, wear their makeup for 3 days in a row, the hell are you doing? We don't wear makeup. That's not soft at all. We don't wear makeup 3-4 days in a row. We don't sleep in our makeup. We get up, we wash our makeup off. You know, we pre-cleanse, we after cleanse, we moisturize, we eye cream, okay? We lip mask, we make sure everything is hydrated. We go to bed looking like a glazed donut at all times. Team glazed donut. And I'm telling you, your skin and your face will love you for it. It will love you. It will absolutely love you. So don't be afraid to invest in those good products. Soft beats equals soft, pretty, glowy skin. Those go hand in hand. And I love seeing a beautiful woman with beautiful skin, just glowing with some really pretty, her natural hair doing something really cute, maybe a little bun, a nice little gold hoop, a nice lip gloss, a nice little lash extension. It's another thing too. Lash extensions are life. I'm sorry, they are, okay? I used to be a strip girl. I had to get out of team strip and I had to get into team lash extension. Lash extensions are life. I wear them extremely long because, you know, I'm extra and I'm just that girl. But if you don't want to wear them extremely large, go to a specialist, someone who cleans their products, someone who values what they do, and get your lashes done. And another thing, wash them lashes. I just got into the whole lash bath outside of my lash check doing them, because I used to think it was gonna make my eyelashes come off fast. I'm just being honest, I wasn't doing it. I mean, I was doing it, but I wasn't doing it like thoroughly like I'm doing it. Like, I bought a wash for it and everything, and it's really my retention and keep my time in between my fills is really like lengthened it. And I'm like, last night I had like 2 or 3 that fell out, and I get my lashes done tomorrow, but they look great. Like, look. And I was like, see, since I've been washing them, that's been saving it. So make sure you are washing your lashes in between makeups, just days. All and everything comes off your face, goes, because remember what your lashes are for. Your lashes are meant to hold all of that from going to your eyeballs. So of course it's gonna be oil and different things on it. So take care of them lashes and wash them. But I feel like lashes are like a cheat code for someone who wants to look more softer and have a more feminine look, but really isn't into all the makeup, because the lashes will give you that polished look. Even if you just put a little tinted moisturizer on and a little lip gloss, you'll be surprised the change that it makes. I'm telling you, try it, and you're gonna be like, you know what, Nurse Monroe was right. I'm giving it to him. I'm telling you, you're gonna be turning all different types of heads. because you're going to be more confident. Like when you're polished and you're more soft, you're more confident, and that screams out to everyone, and that's going to attract so much more positivity. You know, a lot of you are really not basking in your dating, you know, greatness and really attracting the men you need to attract, because you're not as confident as you think you are. And it shows. And men, they identify on that. And that's why you're attracting these fools, because they identify on it too. And they feed on that. Narcissists feed on women who are not confident and strong and soft and feminine in who they are, you know, and they prey on those trauma areas. So that's why I want you to start being more soft, because it's so much more that comes from it. Most people don't understand it. It's so much more bigger than just your visual appearance. That's why we're doing multiple videos, okay? It's your confidence. And when you look better, what? You feel better. Now we're back, and let's get into our next topic, which is my all-time fave. Nails. We're gonna say nails and toes. Nails and toes. Soft life, nails and toes, feminine glow, queen, just graceful, quiet, submissive, happy, joyous, rich, wealthy, all those words we love. Yeah, we love all those words. Nails, hands and face go together. First thing the other species is gonna see. First thing a business partner is gonna see. Someone you want to invest in you. First thing anybody is gonna see. Take care of your hands. If you are not an acrylic nail girl, make sure you're getting a manicure. And make sure that your length of your nails is even all across the board. And if you want to spice it up, you can get you a little clear acrylic on top just to keep the form of your nails. If not, if you are a shellac girl, make sure your shellac is even and not chipped. Once things become chipped, you need to evacuate the entire thing and take all of it off. We do not, chipped polish is nothing soft about that. Chipped polish is another telltale sign that your life is in shambles. And even when our life is in shambles, we don't want people to know our life is in shambles, okay? We want people to not be knowing. That's no one's business. We are dealing with that. It's me and God dealing with that. I don't need people to be like, girl, is you okay? Like, what you mean, girl, I'm okay? Because I mean, your nails and get, girl, see, and that's how that goes. So take care of the nails. I'm like a short, long, square ballerina almonds girl. Like, I go with my nails depending on my emotions. Like, I went short because I was like seeing short nails, and I'm like, I haven't had no short nails in a minute, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be long almond or long, but I haven't done long ballerina in a minute. But I think it's another stigma around being soft and being classy and being feminine, that your nails speak volumes. I'm the type of woman that if they look good and they're well put together and they're done correctly, it does not take your class away. I am like not a fan of when girls say, oh, a classy set, all this. A classy set can be whatever it is, but long as it's done correctly, long as the acrylic is laid correctly. A lot of y'all be, oh, it's a classy set, and acrylic be all hip dipped and not round and not square. I don't know what shape it be. That's another thing you gotta invest in. And let me tell you something, when you invest in you a really good nail tech, you are gonna cut down going to the nail shop. You understand that, right? Like when you're paying this $40 for this set, you're gonna have a $40 set that's gonna break, crack, and do everything else, and you're gonna be right back there having to waste some time in your day, because that's how some people look at it. Like, I'm back in this shop again, I'm wasting my time, you know, and be away from operating and running your life and getting your nails done again. So if you are that woman that, you know, your time is very precious because you're wearing many hats, invest in you a really, really good nail tech, okay? And start getting you some really soft, beautiful French tip. I am team French. I don't even know how I forgot about how much team French tip I was, but I'm like, pink and white was like a signature. You know, my home is Detroit, is Michigan. Pink and white was like a signature thing for us. Like, we like live by it. Like in high school, pink and white was like life, baby. So how did I forget? I don't know. But I'm very obsessed with a French tip right now. I have it on my toes. I have it on my hands. White is always a go. I'm sorry. As much as they want to talk about white is always classy, always clean. Funny bunny, any type of nude is always good. Now let's talk colors, because I'm a color girl sometime too. If you are going to do colors, please make sure that your nail is shaped correctly. please make sure that those colors match your tone. Sometimes darker colors do not look favorable or soft on a more darker like complexion. Like I know that like darker colors, like very, very dark colors, like burgundies and certain greens, things with not a higher, you know, like with a dark undertone, I mean, you know, and not a more lighter side, don't really look too good on me. They don't give me that, you know, that boom, you know, like that flare that I kind of want, you know. And they don't also like it was a young lady on my IG family that I follow. She had I think she got like peach for the first time, and she was a fair, more beautiful like young lady. The peach looks fire on her. Like lighter skinned women, those colors look great on them. A lot of times they're scared to do them. Brown are my brown, beautiful brown girls. Red looks great on us, okay? All right, red is another signature color. We're in our summer months, so I kind of like stay away from red around this time. But in our fall and our winter, I'm normally Big Apple Red into the death of me. Big Apple Red goes crazy. Okay, that is like one of my signature colors. Nice square nude funny bunny goes crazy. Nice square white goes crazy. So even if you aren't into the designs and all of the other fly funky things you can get on your nails, still keep you a nice signature clean look. The objective with being soft on the hands is making sure that they are done properly, that they are set properly, and that they are shaped properly. That's what it's all about. I have seen some of the most horriblest shaped nails in my entire life. And I'm just like, bro, you got up and like you, like not bro, but I'm like, my baby. You got up and you was like, you didn't like, if they don't look, you didn't feel like they was looking kind of crooked and uneven. And that's a big thing. That will have your hands not looking soft, but looking kind of cheapy cheap. And we don't like that. So find you a really, really good nail tech that knows how to shape nails. That's important. The shape is very important. Laying acrylic is important. I've been getting my nails done since I've been like 12, like nonstop. So I know when someone's getting ready to lay acrylic that they get ready to lay it wrong. And I'm like, oh no, baby, you got to, hold on, let's stop. Let's stop this before we even start, because I don't want you to play in my face or in my nails. Sweetheart, I need you to bring something. I know, you know. So realistically, I don't think people have the conversation about shape of nails, and I'm having it with you. That's why your nails don't be looking good, because they don't be shaped right, boo-boo. Okay? That's why they don't be giving that soft, rich, like type of vibe that you want, because they're shaped horribly. The acrylic is too much, it's too bulky, it's too thick. Your cuticles are not maintenance. Make sure they're maintenance in your cuticles. They're too thick. Make sure that you're exfoliating your hands, you're oiling them. Use oil. Use oil. You need to be going to sleep like a glazed donut all the time. Elbows, kneecaps, heels of the feet, hands, neck, all things that need to have to be oiled on a regular basis. I just cannot, it's nothing soft about seeing a woman, she got on this beautiful dress and her elbows is ashy. I'm like, bro, not even a little bit? Like you didn't, like just a tiny bit? Or just tapping it, just tap, 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 tap. You gotta put a little bit of oil on. Oil is important. The issue that I have with me and the oil is I go crazy with the oil and then I gotta put something on and then I get oil on my clothes. Have you ever done? Like, then I'm like distraught and devastated. So now I'm like trying to figure out ways. And I'm trying a couple of new products that still get me outside of my bio oil, my baby oil gel, my Vaseline. Those are my signature things that give me that hydration that I want, but don't have that oily consistency. So I'm still looking for stuff. I'll keep y'all posted on that. But make sure you oil, make sure you take care of your hands, make sure the shape of your nails is correcto mundo. That's very, very, very important. Make sure your feet are done. If your feet are not done, we are not wearing open toe shoes. Period, point blank. Find you a nice pump, a slingback, or something to put on that has a covered, okay, front of it, and put your foot in there and cover them toes up if they're not done. Cover them up. Cover them up. It's okay. Because sometimes I go on my toes ain't done, baby. I'm going to cover them up, but I'm not going to have them out and be looking like the dinosaur and the Grinch and everything else. Nothing soft about that. You know, and those things throw your looks off. Like, people don't know. Not having your makeup up to par and you have on this beautiful dress is going to take away from your beautiful dress. Your hair not being up to par is going to take it. All those things have to flow. All those things have to match across the board. Those are across the board things. You know, just like another visual appearance thing. Like I told you, I'm always talking to y'all about my dental work. Like I hate the dentist. I just got finished with braces. I'm doing implants now. I'm like doing all of this crazy stuff for teeth. I may even still end up getting veneers, who knows? But teeth are very important. If you need braces, just get braces. I'm sorry, I don't know what world y'all living in. I remember I ran into this young lady and she was like, my teeth are so bad, but I'm too old to be getting some braces. Okay, but is you too old? You want them teeth knucking and bucking in your mouth? Which one you want to do? You gotta make some sacrifices and stop worrying about what everybody thinks. Like I remember somebody was like, oh my God, you're older and you got braces. And I'm like, yeah, because like I don't want my teeth, and first of all, I'm not that older, sis, so relax. Secondly, I don't want my teeth knucking and bucking. I want to look like a coin all the way around. So yes, I am going to put these braces up in my mouth. If you need to go get you some veneers, go get some veneers. If we need to get our side, all that, just go get it done. That is important, and dental health is very, very, very important and costly. If you neglect your teeth, trust me, you're gonna pay for it later on in life. You know, I think I neglected mine for like 2-3 years in nursing school, and it was like 2 or 3 years for me to catch up back. I was like, dang, like that time, just eating crazy, being stressed, you know, and neglected them, and it was like, boom, now I'm just in financial turmoil, gotta pay all of this money to get them fixed. You see what I'm saying? Take care of your teeth. If you are a girl who does fillers, I'm gonna do a whole video about that. Y'all know I'm team fillers. I'm gonna do a whole video about that. But that's another thing that can soften your face up. If you feel like you have a more harder exterior to your face, if you feel like you're wrinkling a little bit more faster, you do start to lose subcutaneous tissue out around different places in your face. And if you are not hydrating and you are not stressing, you will wrinkle fast, and that will definitely delay, you know, your softness. That will definitely prolong your hardness. I mean, not prolong, but push forward your hardness. So be very aware of taking, like I told you, these things you cannot neglect. You have to take care of these things, you know. And that's why I said we were gonna make videos to get down to the foundation of things, because I think people think just soft life and it's just buying a bunch of bags, going on a trip, and dating a man with some money. That's not what it is. It's all internal, external, physical, verbal. It's everything. It stimulates all the senses. Okay, so that's why it's so important that you invest in these things. Another thing is we gotta go to the gym. I'm talking to myself right now too. You gotta go to the gym. Much as we hate the gym, you gotta go to the gym. The gym is a stress reliever. Even if you don't go to the gym, you have to factor in some form of cardio and exercise. If you live a sedentary or work a sedentary job, example, you're at a desk, you're at a computer, you know, all day long, you gotta work out, okay? Because remember, you're just sitting and you're just eating, and you're not moving, and that can cause chronic health issues down the road. So soft, fine gym cardio. Soft, fine gym cardio. That's what you gotta tell yourself. That's what I tell myself over and over and over and over again whenever I am doing something extra, whenever I park my car a little farther so I can walk a little bit more to go into the store, whenever I take the stairs instead of the elevator, I am telling myself that these are all steps. This is all cardio. This is all making me feel better, be healthier. And it's what? A stress reliever. And stress will harden you. Stress will push you farther away from a soft life than anything else will. I'm telling you. Outside of not having a relationship with God and just like really, really being grounded in your faith, not like addressing the stress will harden you faster than anything. So I tell people all the time, if you're wondering why you're not being feminine, if you're not living at ease, if you're always living in survival mode and trauma, you need to address all the things around you outside of your visual appearance and then get into the visual appearance aspect. But the visual appearance aspect is gonna take some time and some discipline. There's not gonna be any way that you're gonna be able to look fine and soft without taking a little time, spending a little extra money, doing a little bit more research. A lot of you are not researching items and things and people before they service you, before they're touching your hair, before they're doing your eyelashes, before they're waxing you. You need to start researching. Make sure you're going to people who really love what they do, because all those things are a transfer of what? Energy. I don't want nobody playing in my head and playing on my face that's living their life in shambles. You know that their energy is bad, their attitude is negative. I want to keep people around me who are soft, who are happy, who are blessed, who are graceful, who are happy. That's what it's all about, you know. Just like you don't want nobody cooking your food that's going through shambles. That's why it's always important that you cook more at home and less eating out, you know, because people are cooking your food, things you're adjusting, the energy is horrible. The frequency is low, 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 low. High frequency women look and live a more softer life because they are also addressing all of the outside entities and things that are going on, you know. They're not just like looking at it like, oh, I gotta look my best. They're saying I have to be my best, I have to speak my best, I have to just be the best. And that's what we're gonna do. The Summer Soft series is all about being your best. It's all about being your best. It's all about being your best. So I hope you enjoyed our first video about visual appearance. Of course, there's so many more other things that we're gonna cover, but we will be covering them in future videos. But I want you to take away from this that it can be done. It's obtainable. You just gotta put some time into it. You gotta put some effort into it, and you just gotta want to be better, want to be softer. And if you have men around you who are not letting you be soft, get rid of them, baby. You are a princess. Things are supposed to be brought to you. You are supposed to have a nice, soft life. You're supposed to get up and just feel the love in the room. You're supposed to be able to pour that love into your children and everyone else around you. And when you're not feeling it, you can't pour it out. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you catch the next video of the Soft Summer series. And I will check back in with you guys next time. And I love you to the moon and back. And make sure you being fine and fly and soft. Okay? Don't let these people play in your face. You are that girl. Don't ever forget it. All right. Bye.